everybody. We have our product expert here at TubeBuddy, Josh. Josh, say what's up to everybody.
How's it going, everybody out there in the world of YouTube?
I caught you mid drink. Sorry about that. So today, this topic of today is three super useful TubeBuddy tools that you probably didn't know about. Like these are tools that are within the TubeBuddy software that are absolutely powerful, but either a lot of you don't know how to use these tools, you don't know about these tools, or maybe some of you are not using these tools the right way. And this is the TubeBuddy channel, but this is all in celebration of our launch of the TubeBuddy support channel, which will drop in the chat. So you can go ahead and open that in a new tab and subscribe, because that's where Josh will be doing more of these types of trainings to teach you more about the TubeBuddy product and help you, just maximize its potential and help you grow on YouTube. So without further ado, Josh, go ahead and introduce yourself, and we can just get this thing started and just show all these awesome creators what you got in store.
Yeah, sure. So once again, as Judah has already done so well, my name's Josh, and essentially we are just adding a bunch of stuff on TubeBuddy support to help make sure that you have enough information to help you succeed. But specifically using TubeBuddy tools and growing your channel and all the others, because there's so many tools, right? There's tons of them, and knowing which ones do what and where and when and how and why and all the things, that's the point. So we're pretty much just gonna get it back up, going full of info here for you, right, ultimately. So that's what Josh, we're doing, and to be silly and fun.
Yeah, let's do it. We have three tools today, right? 3 tools, 4 tools. How many tools are we doing?
Today we are doing 3, give or take 1 or 2.
Awesome. So we have 3 tools. If you stick around to the end, we'll do some Q&A with everybody just to have a little bit of fun. We're going to try to run this thing for like 30 minutes without anything left for me to say. Let's just dive into it. So Josh, what is the first TubeBuddy tool that's in the software that you want to uncover today?
All right. So today, pretty much, there's, like I said, there's so many. There's a bunch of different kinds. But one of the main ones that obviously a lot of people have, we've used Keyword Explorer, and I have something for that. But sometimes there's a few tools that are just only showing up in specific areas of TubeBuddy. I've told a lot of people that TubeBuddy is like confetti, it's all over the place on YouTube, and that's pretty much what our tools are. They're there to help you in the spots that you're doing something. So one of those places is when it comes to subtitles. And in subtitles, I'm going to share this tab really quick. So let's say we're going over to one of these videos here, and so what I want to talk about is the language analysis, which tells you what the top 10 languages spoken by your channel's audience is. And it looks a little funky right now because I think my dark reader's on. That's a little better. So top 10 languages spoken by channel's audience. This right here sometimes
real quick, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you show us the process to get there again? I think I missed it. How did you get to this screen?
When you go to YouTube Studio, your dashboard, on the left, you have your different, actually, there we go. On the left, you have your different areas, right? So we went to subtitles, and essentially, once you're in subtitles like here, you'll find yourself whichever video you're curious about. Click on that video, and at the bottom, you'll see the top 10 languages spoken by your channel's audience.
Love that.
And so why is this useful? Well, here's the thing. So yeah, let's say we make some videos. We're speaking right now in English, and we record it in English, and we put it out in English. And maybe you're a creator, you're doing the same exact thing. You're scripting, filming, all in English. That's all great, and that's cool. But here you can see what languages your audience speaks. And if you know that, you essentially can, well, one, save a lot of time to know which ones to start making, translating subtitles, but more importantly, translating titles and descriptions. Because right now,
Talk to them about that. Talk to
Yes,
them.
yes.
Share that. Share that.
All right. So everyone, well, if you know this, you know this. If not, here's something really important to know is that if you're on YouTube and you're searching for videos, you're probably typing it in your own language. And since the YouTube algorithm helps kind of put the right video in front of the right audience based off of the keywords on your title and description, then it makes sense to have uh, different translations. So if maybe somebody is looking for YouTube's annoying bot problem in Spanish, you would want your video to be found for them as well. If they're typing it in Spanish, this video won't ever show up. But because we do translate it in Spanish, that video will show up for them. So this tool, yeah.
Yeah, Joe, just to clarify for everybody listening. So if you did not know this, like within YouTube Studio, you have the functionality to add a multiple titles and descriptions to your video. These can be titles in as many languages as you want. These can be descriptions in as many languages as you want. And this does not affect how it appears in the USA. If people in the USA are searching for your video, they're going to see the title and description that we have set for English speakers. If we set it to a different language, like Spanish, they'll see the title and thumbnail, not title and thumbnail, title and description that we've translated to Spanish speakers. So this is not only making it like more accessible to a global audience, because now your videos are showing up in their searches across the globe. But now this well, I guess that was what I wanted to say. This is helping your video show up in search across the globe and making it more accessible to more viewers. That's what meant to come out of my mouth.
I know the feel.
yeah. So go ahead and show them. Go ahead.
Yeah. So essentially, for example, just to kind of add to the clarification, because it took me a second to kind of figure out, like, okay, I like to use the term multidimensional because right now a video, if all I have is in English, then it's only going to be found by people typing keywords in English that are in my title and description. But this tool, the free tool at the bottom, this top 10 languages spoken, this kind of helps guide you like where to put your effort and focus on. Because if you do focus on some of the languages that your audience speaks, you're going to reach out to them more. They're going to relate to you more. They're going to want to support you more, and you're going to be able to discover potentially a brand new audience or community that only looks for these type of solutions or videos in their language. So for example, I added French earlier. So, I can do this, but there's another tool here that if it's for Legend. So right now the free is the top 10 languages, but on Legend, we do offer this auto translator for titles and descriptions, which it'll just help you take care of it right here and there. And essentially, when we translate, but the same process is the same. You want to translate the title and description. And when we do, we're not, just to be clear, we are not replacing the title and description from one language to another. We are adding a separate kind of presentation for anyone that has, let's say in this case, I'm using French, anyone that has their regional settings or is, everything's in French on YouTube and they're typing in YouTube, this video will now appear and they'll see the title and description of this video in French. And of course, anyone who is still typing English and find this will still see it in their regional settings, which is English. So this kind of creates, now your video is accessible to one audience, one type of community, one whole region, and now it's accessible in a second region, and so on and so on and so on, as many different kinds that you have access to. So huge way to increase views, subs, reach, likes, comments, happiness. All the things.
Because I think this is an important stat that Google put out. So there's 46% of global viewers across the world, they come to YouTube to learn something, right? 46%. I got the stat right here. But here's the thing. 80% of viewers around the world do not speak English. So if you're an English channel and you're making content in English, you're making it in a language that 80% of viewers around the world do not speak. Okay. So this is important for you to know. Like for us, we can see the different layers of our audience. We can see how much of our audience speaks different languages. And so we can isolate those languages and go like, okay, fine. Let's translate our videos into Hindi. Fine, let's translate our videos into Spanish because we understand that viewers across the world come to YouTube to learn something, 46%. But 80% of them do not speak the language that we're speaking in our videos. So this is just us making it more accessible to that global audience who wants our content, who doesn't maybe don't have the same content in their spoken language. So they have to go to our videos to learn. And we're doing this extra step to make it easier for them. And this is the same thing that you can do in your channel is take this extra step to go like, okay, these are the languages people are speaking. This is where my viewers are coming from. Like, let me tap into that audience and lean into that a little bit more by translating my titles, translating my descriptions. And you can even add subtitles to your videos, like captions to your videos, like we do, that would just create this whole totality, trifecta of different things you're doing to make the viewing experience better for these viewers.
Perfect. Yeah. Well said.
Oh yeah. Oh. And here's the thing, friends. Like I know I keep going on, but because I really want to drill in how important this is. Remember that your title description is SEO, right? Your captions, believe it or not, your captions in your video, that's SEO. That gets indexed by Google. You can search the words, right? And that's going to show up. Your chapters, right? We showed in another video how your chapters will show up in search. If you add chapters to your video, that's going to show up in search results on Google. So now you have these search results in one language, but this tool will translate your chapters also. So listen. If I'm not selling this tool right now, if I'm not telling you right now that this is it. Okay. So that's enough for me, Josh. Go ahead. My fault.
All good. Think we can never speak enough of it. It is, for me personally, one of the most underrated tools. It's just right here. And then that alone, it's how you utilize the data. It's not, use it and suddenly you're successful, but it's here, use it, find the data, take the data and do something with that data. And how you do something with that data is, but anyways, we can move on.
Well, just to add on to that, just real quickly, just like what I see here, just as a free user, just being able to see these top 10 channels, like top 10 languages spoken by my audience, like knowing this can help you craft your content in a way that's appealing to that audience also. I don't know if Josh covered that.
Exactly.
But I think like when I look at when I see these different languages, I'm like seeing these different countries that my users are from, that tells me that, like, for example, when we make our videos, we use a lot of different references to creators, like big popular creators, the Mr. Beast, the Ryan Trahans. But we could pull a creator from India and throw them up on our channel as an example, and we would not lose retention. We would not lose viewers. Like there's 23% of our viewers who absolutely know who we're talking about here. So that's just a way where you can start to relate to your different audiences around the world.
Huge. So I'm, big fan. We'll definitely talk more. There'll be some time for questions, and I want to continue the discussion around really all these tools. So, for sure. Anyways, so that's that one. That's it's one of the good ones. We'll keep talking about it. But another one, and this is more familiar. There's familiarity with this one. I think a lot of people are familiar with Keyword Explorer, but there's certain things within Keyword Explorer that are really, really helpful. And again, it's taking data and how do you use the data that you're getting from there that really makes all the difference. So if I switch over here to Keyword Explorer, and everyone knows you type in a keyword phrase and you look up a score, and the free version gives you an unweighted score. some of this information and all that. One of the things, there's a few pieces I kind of want to talk about in this. One is that there's a results tab. It's kind of hidden because it kind of blends in with the background a bit. So this results kind of shows you, all right, for ghost hunting, for example, let's say I'm a creator and I'm kind of thinking of producing a series of ghost hunting videos. And so first thing is I could look into results, see, all right, well, who holds that authority? Who is the top ranking channel right now for it? And I can easily see, all right, this is that channel, and I can see the current top 20 search results right in Keyword Explorer. So I could be doing the same. I could just search in YouTube, but I could also use this and just quickly navigate, change different keywords, look again, just and see for myself what those things are. And along with that research, these little check boxes, sometimes it's easy to miss that we don't realize, oh, this is actually a checkbox. Some of these, for example, related searches under YouTube and Google, including video topics, if you're trying to figure out what kind of video to make around the topic that you're doing, or even the common tags. But let's say that I'm like, all right, I'm creating a series of ghost hunting videos, and I'm discovering that these are the most popular ones. They seem to be in every tag, or these tags are in every video. I can have all this checked, even this one that I'm searching here, hover over action, create a new tag list from here, and start creating lists based off of those categories. And saving to tags is a great way to organize yourself as you're growing. So and especially if you're starting to create a series of videos, you can prepare by having this ready to go, so that when you are working in SEO Studio, you can import and everything. But the main
real quick,
hidden one,
yeah. I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to mess up your flow, but there's an important thing to touch on there. So with these tags, this is extremely amazing if you're doing a series types of videos where like, say you are doing a ghost hunting series or a workout series or a gaming series. When you're creating these tags and you're putting them in each video, like, so you create this tag list and you're using it across the series. Maybe you're changing one or two tags here and there, but when you're making like these consistent tags from video to video, that's building like this link between those videos where they're more likely to continue to get recommended one after each other. So I know when you watch a YouTube video, sometimes you'll make it all the way to the end of that video, and then up next will be another creator's video, right? But wouldn't you love if that up next would be a video from your channel? So one way to increase the likelihood of that next video being from your channel is to find links to that content. So YouTube's like, okay, well, they just watched this video. What are they most likely looking to watch next? And if it's a series and you can link them, find different ways to link them, that's a way to just continue to increase that viewing session, increase your recommendations in search, not in search, but your recommendations one after another. I mean,
yeah, exactly. And so linking is huge and important. It's so valuable to kind of keep doing that. And why it just saves you so much time. One of the biggest purposes of TubeBuddy is to help you to get things done. And essentially we're doing that by cutting a lot of time from doing one thing to the other. So you can get on with creating stuff. I'm sure, we all like doing that. So here's the other piece and the more hidden piece of all is in the weighted tab. And this is more on the pro side of a license and Keyword Explorer, is that there's a you versus top ranked videos. And there's a certain way of using this, and it's really helpful for figuring out whether or not this might be a topic, or kind of, another way to look at it is value or solution for your viewers, audience, community is, all right, you versus the top ranked video. So you'll see on average, okay, how many views, is out there. But more importantly, this little target is lowest video view count found in top ranking videos. That means in the top 20 search results, the lowest video view count is 54 for ghost hunting when I search this. And if we are, if the channel I'm logged in as, this case, if you're logged in as your own channel, you'll see your own average median here. But for us, it's 3,000, a little over 3,000 views. So as a creator that might be thinking of doing ghost hunting videos for TubeBuddy, if I do a series of videos, I can kind of take a guess that I might be able to break into those top 20 search results, because if 54 views is the lowest video view count there, and our channel gets a little over 3,000, we have an easy chance of breaking into the top 20 and establishing a position of authority there in the search results in the top 20, which is a goal, which is a big one. And this helps kind of give you an idea of how difficult will it be. If not ghost hunting, we can just do puppies. And so how difficult will that be? That should be more than 316, honestly.
Yeah.
But animal videos. 915. All right. So maybe this might be something to take a look at later. But essentially, this is what the goal is for looking at you versus top ranked videos, and why this might be, why these bits of information is helpful in trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to break into, but more importantly, the goal of how difficult will it be. So that is part of this piece here. Moving on to playlist actions, which is another one. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Let's move.
All right. So playlist actions, I'm going to kind of find exactly where these playlists, and I think it's moved. So if some of you might still see playlists in different areas of TubeBuddy, or sorry, your YouTube studio. So in playlists here is where essentially you have another set of TB icons. Like I mentioned before, it's scattered all over the place like confetti. So here's this thing. Playlist actions, you have certain set for free, which is in video ordering. You can order your playlists here based off of the standard options or miscellaneous options.
Real quick, Josh, are you sharing your screen?
Ooh,
there we go.
No.
There we go. so we missed some of that.
Yeah. All right. So go into content. I'll just go right back here. YouTube Studio playlist has changed where you do it. For us, it's up here now. You might still see it on the left side. So there's a kind of a change in the UI there, something worth noting. I was kind of lost there for a second. But playlist, when you go here and you hover over any of the playlists that you create, TubeBuddy icon is where you'll be able to make changes to how you order your video. So for example, playlist actions, the free version gives you these standard options and then the miscellaneous options here.
Yeah. And just to like cycle back real quick, Josh, like what's the importance of making playlists in the first place? Like why should, like we have a lot of new creators here, a lot of people just, starting out on YouTube, they're getting out their first 100 videos. What is the benefit from that for them to go in and create a playlist even before we get into the tool for how we can make it better? Like why should they create a playlist just to start with?
Yeah. So imagine, I love, I think Stanley taught me this one from community and Discord. Some of you, I'm sure you know Stanley. You got to think of your channel like a shop, or, I think a bunch of people kind of use this too. But, when people walk in the shop, you kind of look for videos, or you're kind of looking for something based on certain categories, or if you're going for veggies, you're looking for the veggie side, or the fruits, or you're going to videos, you're looking for action and comedy and all this stuff. Similar to when someone goes to your channel, putting playlists together. So here's one way it's helpful is you're putting all the things that are related together in one area so that your viewers can go from one to the next with ease. You want it to be easier for your viewers to watch your stuff, but more importantly, you want it to be easy for them to absorb the value. And when you have all that there together, nice for them in a neat little beautiful package, it's a great thing. They're going to want to subscribe. They're going to want to wait for more. They're going to be there to support all that. Second is SEO, more SEO. The more you have things organized into different playlists that have more keywords in that playlist title, the better. And you describing that playlist, even more so. And you're making it easier to be discovered, and you're making it easier for your viewers to continue watching your videos,
Right.
which is what you want. You want that compounding viewership when one person shows up, or when one video is watched by a new person. You want to get maybe 5, 10, 100 more, as far as you can take it,
Right.
with, that makes sense. This is a great way too, that as you're growing, as you're building your channel, as things are changing, as you're adding and removing, you can adjust those videos. And, depending on your content, depending on what's going on, you can switch those around by views, newest, oldest, alphabetically, whatever might be more relative to,
Hey Josh, can you zoom
stuff.
in just a little bit for us and like move the box, if the box can be higher up on the screen? Yeah, just like that, so people can see a little bit better. So, oh no, you were right on point. You're making it worse.
Oh, you mean zoom in? So
yeah,
kind of like
right there. Yeah, that's fine.
Right there.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right,
Drop it in the chat if you need us to zoom in anymore so you can see it. But on my end, this is fine.
You sure? You sure?
Buddy, I am so positive that you are making it work.
Gotta have some fun. Cool. Well, that's essentially some of these, like the easy ones that are free. It can be upgraded with some extra stuff. But essentially those free tools already just give you data or give you some productivity, like help. Just make it helpful. Just save you some time and keep going and keep the journey's long.
Yeah.
We know this. But the journey is, we have to try to do what we can to, keep going.
Yeah. So before we move on from this, I just want to like touch on how we at TubeBuddy are using this tool and how we use playlists on our channel, just to like walk you through this example of how it works for us, so you can look at like what you're doing on your own channel and figure out how you want to maximize the strength of these actions. Okay. So like if we just dive up, just at the top of this these are our channel playlists. These are the playlists that creators will see when they go to our channel page. So Josh, I mean, you could throw it up in the side where we can show creators how this will, like, open up a new tab real quick, just to go to our channel page, like our homepage on TubeBuddy, so they can see how this looks on your channel, right?
Yeah, heading over there now. I'm gonna share the tab. Not forgetting that.
Wonderful. No, go back home. Go back home. We're gonna go to the homepage, right? So as you scroll down, we have these playlists sitting here on our channel. So one, if you look at your YouTube analytics, your channel page will probably be the #1 or #2 traffic source. I guarantee it. If I'm wrong with your channel, spam in the chat. But I'm telling you, your channel page is where viewers go after they see one of your videos. They watch your video, they go to your channel page, they see what you're all about, they look through your shorts, your live streams, all these different things. And then they make the decision if they want to subscribe or not. And so having your channel page set up in a way that's super attractive, super appealing, communicates what your channel is about, what you have to offer them, enticing them to subscribe, is always a good idea. So with these playlists, you're able to add a title and you're able to add a description to give it more context. And like Josh said earlier, these titles and these descriptions are search index. So you'll be able to find these playlists just by search, and people looking for YouTube news, our YouTube news playlist will come up. So if we go back into YouTube Studio real quick, back to that channel page, like not back to the channel page, right here. So first off, that's how we start to use our playlist. We start to link these related ideas. So are you new to YouTube and feeling lost? That's our YouTube like tips for beginners. Want to stay up to date with the latest news and changes. That's our YouTube news playlist. But for a lot of you new creators, a lot of you are like trying to reach certain goals for yourself. You're trying to get your first 1,000 subscribers. You're trying to get your first 4,000 hours of watch time. Well, getting people into a playlist is one way you can help reach those goals for your channel. If you get people to watch video after video after video, you will start to see that watch time just start to skyrocket if you can start promoting people to video to your playlist, whether it's through your homepage or your end screens. And the beautiful thing about this tool, and this is the way I like to use it. So when we go to this TubeBuddy drop-down menu for the playlist actions, Josh, we
Right
have
here.
these playlist privacy. We don't really touch that too much, but the video ordering is super important to us, right? So when I'm on our channel, and we can just do this for this playlist, right? We can go to video ordering. We hit the drop down
Yep.
menu right there on video ordering. And sorry, I should have just shared the screen, but we'll work with it.
Actually, I'm clicking it. I actually don't think I see it on the screen. Do you see that drop down?
I don't see it. Just go ahead and refresh.
Interesting.
Let's see what's going on here.
Let's refresh it. Yeah. Very strange.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm clicking it.
No!
So interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
You see it.
Yeah,
okay, stop
I
sharing
see
your
it.
screen
So,
real quick and reshare. Because I don't think just
look,
stop. Yeah, stop
if I'm
sharing.
well here, I'm gonna switch over really quick to mine. You can see my screen here, essentially right there. That's kind of the piece.
Yeah,
but,
I don't. Go ahead.
So I don't know why it's not showing up for us, but hey, we'll do what we can. We'll figure it out.
Is it coming up? Hold on, don't leave. I want to show you.
Oh, you wanted me to.
All
right, let me go back.
No, I'm telling the audience, I'm telling the viewers, we have some technical issues, but we're gonna iron it out in like 30 seconds. Do not leave the video. What you can do right now is click the link that Stanley's about to drop in the chat for our support channel, where you're gonna get more of this on our support channel, where we guide you through how to use TubeBuddy in the most optimal, maximized, full strength way. Okay, so just drop that in the chat, open it up a new tab, and let's see if we can get this tool figured out. And maybe I can try sharing my screen.
We'll just do this instead here. We'll see if this works.
See if it works on your end, or I'll just share my screen.
So boom, and nope. Don't see
bro.
it yet. All right.
Drop off.
All right, we're gonna do screen. We're gonna do screen. Last attempt. Last attempt.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Let me move you out of here so we don't wreck everyone's. Okay.
Is my screen sharing?
There you go. How about that?
Are we seeing my screen? Is Pewter's screen
We have
sharing?
it. It's right here. It's there.
We're here?
It's already there.
Okay. Yep. So we're going to go to YouTube Studio. Hopefully this works on my end. We're going to go, where are we going to go? Content. We're going to go to playlist. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if it happens. Oh, moment of truth, baby. Do you see it?
Oh, wow.
Do you see it? Is it zoomed in? Should I zoom in? Can you see it okay?
Wait. Click the list. No, the list isn't coming up. Oh, there it is. All right.
Boom. Okay. So like I was saying, so essentially you have these goals that you want to reach as a creator. You want to reach 1,000 subscribers. You want to get 4,000 hours of watch time. You're trying to get some money. You're trying to get yourself monetized. Understandable. So essentially what we like to do, and what I like to encourage creators to do, is when you're making a playlist, you always want to put people into a playlist, but you want to set your playlist up in a way that keeps the momentum going, right? So if you have a video and like you have a series, right? Or you have things that don't have to be in order, right? They don't have to be in chronological order here. You always want to start your playlist with your best foot forward. You're going to start your playlist with the best performing video that gets you the best results specific to your goals. So for example, if I look at video ordering and I see, like, let's reorder this playlist with one of these advanced actions. Like, I know that, hey, you know what? I want to see, like, I want to order these playlists by subscribers gained, because if I can get a viewer in this playlist, I want them to see the video that's my best converting video. I want more subscribers on my channel. I want to put my best converting video first, and then my second best converting video second. And then so I hit subscribers gain, hit apply, and all of a sudden it's going to go through that whole playlist. look at the analytics, go like, okay, which videos are best for getting you subscribers? And it's going to order them in order from this video gets you the most to this video gets you the least. So hopefully throughout that process of viewers going down that playlist, they'll smash the subscribe button and help you reach your subscriber goals faster. And the same thing is
Yep.
like average view duration, your watch time. Oh, wow, you want to get 4,000 hours of watch time? You want to get people in your playlist? Like, set your playlist up in a way that helps you reach that goal. So now you might go like, okay, what's my average view duration or watch time here? Apply. And now the playlist is going to, well, we have to refresh the page, but essentially the playlist is going to reorganize itself once again to help you reach that goal. And so I think that that's an incredible way to use these playlists to help you reach your goals, but not only just to make the viewing experience better, because sometimes you put videos, you just toss videos in the playlist. You're not really thinking about the order, not knowing that the video you put first or the video you put second might stop a viewer from watching what came third or fourth or fifth. So you want to make sure you order things in the right way that keeps propelling a viewer forward rather than being a roadblock. So make sure all those roadblocks that are important to the playlist, toss those suckers to the end, so you can keep the viewing session high. So
Yeah.
that's why I just wanted to add on to that.
Yeah, perfect. That's great. And so, and you know, back to that kind of shop, you know, as you're like, let's say if you, who remembers Blockbuster, if you're going to Blockbuster and you're following certain things, but then you get to the cash register, there's candy, there's popcorn, like there's almost like things are kind of prepared for you as you're kind of moving along, and that creates a better experience, one, but two, it just helps deliver so much more value for them without having to have anyone like do the work of looking. It's like, no, I already know what you need. I already know what you're looking for. Here you go, because I know where you are right now. That kind of relation is huge.
Love it. So real quickly, for everybody watching, like this is just one of many videos like this where Josh is the product expert. He knows TubeBuddy like the back of his hand, right? And we have a TubeBuddy support channel, and we're trying to, I think we're trying to cross the 10,000 subscriber milestone. So everybody right here, do us a huge favor and go to the, open up a new tab. Don't leave here, okay? Open up a new tab and go to this TubeBuddy support channel so you can see more of these live streams, more of these product tutorials, because, we don't do all the, we do a lot of YouTube news, and we do a lot of how to get 1,000 subscribers. We do a lot of that stuff, and we bring in TubeBuddy sometimes as much as we can. But on the TubeBuddy support channel, you're just going to get bombarded with TubeBuddy tips and tricks and live streams and Q&As and office hours and all the above, where like if you're a TubeBuddy user, you're just going to have the best support on this support channel possible. So I see that's dropped in the chat. Right click, new tab, hit subscribe.
Do it. And today you're going to see some new videos, so you might want to subscribe, be ready for it. Some videos are going to be showing up momentarily. Then on Thursdays is when we're probably going to have some live streams every week. We want to, as Judah's mentioning, we want to talk with you. We want to help you. We want to be there and just keep the chat going. And we'll be doing all sorts of things, from either whatever you want as far as a deep dive or talking about tools, questions, or we'll be just talking with other people in the community. You'll meet the rest of the team. We're going to hang out. It's going to be fun. We're going to learn, if anything, learn from each other. That's kind of the thing.
Love it.
So if you want to be part of that, definitely go subscribe and let us know what more you want to find out from.
From
that stuff.
Josh, what I want to end this stream on, and I don't know, I'm learning how to speak streamer language, right? I'm not a streamer. I'm learning how to live stream. But
it's been a minute for me.
It's been a minute to you. So those of you who are streamers out there, you'll know what I'm asking you to do. Like, so I watch Kai Cenat, for example, and I always hear the streamer say, "Hey, chat, is that a dub? Is that an L? You ever hear that? Dub? Like, drop a W in the chat." So if this was a W stream, right? If this was helpful, drop a W. Come on, stream. Drop a W in the chat. Just give us some engagement here. Just drop a W. Let us know where you're from. Let's see you in the chat. I want to see some dubs in the chat, because these were 3 features, right, that are absolutely going to change the game for you on YouTube and help you get better results. Because for a lot of you, 2023 is your year. 2023 is the year where the games stop. The games are over. 2023 is the year where you reach those goals, and we are here to help you. The videos we have planned for you are insane. The videos that Josh has planned on the support channel are insane. We're going to teach you. We're going to handhold you. We're going to take you from start to finish on how to blow up in 2023. Absolutely. That's the promise that I'm making to you right now. So drop a W.
Cue explosion animation.
Smash subscribe on this channel. Smash subscribe on the support channel, because I tell you what, those who are not on board, starting right now, you're gonna miss something. You're gonna miss something, and I don't want you to miss nothing. So let's make this happen, y'all. Awesome.
Definitely. Dubs.
I love
Dubs.
it. I love to see it. I love to see it.
For the win.
Any last words? Anything you have left before we close out?
Any last words? Or no, we've said it. TubeBuddy support's there. You'll find some more stuff going on this week. Stay tuned. Watch out for that stuff. If you want to learn more about TubeBuddy, want to grow YouTube using TubeBuddy, we're just going to be doing that over there.
Okay.
And everything else, let us know which one of these 3 tools have been the most helpful for you. And aside from that, keep on doing it. Keep on creating, y'all.
Love it.
Don't stop doing it. Just don't stop doing it. If anything, just don't stop.
You know what? I really want you all to be able to have access. So we talked about some free tools. We talked about some paid tools. And one of the things that I want to do when we live stream is I want to give, 2 TubeBuddy licenses away, right? Just 2 TubeBuddy licenses, give it like a 90-day upgrade to our Legend plan, just so you can just explore, have some fun. So what I'm going to do right now, for those of you who have made it to the end, right? Just drop the number of subscribers you want to have by the end of 2023. Drop it in the chat right now. In like 20 seconds at random, I'm just gonna choose 2 of you, and I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade your TubeBuddy accounts. Just so you can have some more fun, okay? Just so you can use everything that we talked about today. So just drop the number of YouTube subscribers you want to have by the end of 2023. The number, drop it down. I'll give you a few more seconds. I think the list that we're seeing is a little slower. Okay, Pilates for real bodies. Pilates for real bodies. You're gonna upgrade it. Pilates. I'm writing your name now. Pilates for real bodies.
It's a great name. It's a great name.
Yeah, it stuck out for real bodies. And I'll give everybody else whose connection's a little slow, for them to go ahead and drop it in the chat. Josh, tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. I got my finger, and I'm just gonna
I'm gonna look. Maybe 3, 2, 1, and
boom. We have 86 boxing. Okay, 86 boxing. So both of you will get an upgrade when you come to our streams. Expect us to give away some upgrades here, just to say thank you for participating with us. I love you all. I want you to keep creating. And that's it from us. Like that's a peace out from me, Josh. Any departing words?
All good, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. See you over there on the other side, and sometimes here. Judith, thanks for having me. And let's keep the party going.
Peace.
Good.